Hi everyone. We filmed this hike at the end of August and we're in Cape Henlopen State Park near Lewes, Delaware. Today we're going to hike the Walking Dunes Trail. My husband and I decided that we'd just go on this hike without the kids. It's a 2.6-mile loop. The thing that you want to be aware of is that this trail is also open to mountain biking and road biking. So be aware of that as you walk down the trail, that you may encounter bikes, and just kind of stay to one side. We really didn't see many bikers, and it wasn't an issue for us. However, we did have an issue. The bugs were just insane on this trail. Keep watching to see them attack my husband. We can laugh about it now, but it was pretty horrible while we were hiking. So we're pretty used to bugs in the summertime, mosquitoes. That type of thing is just to be expected. And we always use our deep woods off when we go hiking. We coated ourselves in that, gave it a good spray before we started out on this hike. But it did nothing compared to the bugs on this trail. They were so crazy. Really, no matter how many times we sprayed, we could not keep them away. They weren't bad on the whole trail, but as we went through this marsh section, they were really intense.
I have like 5 bugs on me.
They're all over
at
your
every
shirt.
moment. I have like 5 bugs on my skin at every moment.
I don't even want to know what I look like.
So at this point, as you can see, the bugs are just horrible. They're not biting flies or anything like that, but they're just like in your ear, in your eyes, or landing on my husband's shirt and his head, and they're landing on me as well, but I'm always the one working the camera so you don't see it. And they were just relentless, and they were so bad in, like I said, in this marsh section of the hike. They were just everywhere, and it definitely took away from the enjoyment of the hike. It made it pretty miserable going through this section. If I would say if you're ever going to hike this trail, I would advise you not to hike it in the summer. Definitely, this could be nice in the fall or the winter, but do not go in the summer. Learn from our mistakes. So Cape Henlopen State Park, as you might have seen in some of my other videos, has a military history here with Fort Miles. And what I think is kind of cool is when you pass a lot of these old military buildings and you can see nature is reclaiming them. There's trees growing through the roof, and I kind of love the mixture of nature and history and seeing nature reclaim things. So we've moved away from the marsh. We are not having any problems with bugs anymore, thank goodness. And we're coming to the portion of the trail that requires you to do a bit of a road walk. This isn't a road that cars would go down, but it's part of the bike path, so you'll see bikes pass. And you go along the road here where there's a lot of the old bunkers and things from the military history here. So if you're looking for a hike in the woods, the Walking Dunes Trail might not be what you're looking for, because there are elements and sections of the trail that require you to do walk on these paved roads. So at this point, the trail takes a turn and you get off the road walk and you go through a beautiful pine forest. This was definitely one of the nicer parts of the trail. There were no bugs. It was a beautiful woods you got to walk through. And then we happened to spot a baby deer off the trail, and I got some nice footage of that. So I hope you enjoy that. It's amazing how camouflaged they can be. And if you don't look closely, you won't even notice it. I'm so grateful to my husband for continuing this hike when the bugs were bad. We did actually enjoy it once we got through the buggy sections. But learn from our mistake and don't do this hike in the summer. Thanks so much for watching. The last section of the trail requires you to walk on this gravel pavement that runs parallel to the road, and it takes you back to where you started.